do with the huge mistake that was called
No,
for the Chicago
no, it
game
hasn't.
today.
Next question.
No, it wasn't.
Thanks for coming out, Coach, after that loss. Let's. What happened with Cutler today? I mean, he didn't look like the Cutler we're all used to seeing.
No. Cutler had a few good games this year early, and then today was not good. You know, he overthrew some balls, and it just didn't work out. And I think there was 3 interceptions, and he had
We counted 4, Coach.
and there was a fumble. So no, Cutler did not have a good day, but we're going to adjust and get ready for next week.
Now, how about Hester? He did not look like the Hester we're used to seeing the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, we were looking for some big returns and we didn't get them, and I don't know. We just we adjust and we prepare for next week.
What do you got to say, or what are you going to do to improve your offensive line? What about your rookies?
I feel like the rookies did a good job. You can't put the blame on them. They protected Cutler. I don't think the problem was on the line. I think it had to do with some of Cutler's throws. So, I would say the rookies are doing well. The offensive line's doing well. So, I would not say there's a problem there.
Coach.
Coach.
How do you explain the momentary sideline demonstration that you did where there was a cooler tossed and I think the headphones were about thrown into the stand? And
Yes, I apologize for some of my earlier actions. It gets a little heated out there when things don't go your way, and I was definitely full of emotion today, and I do apologize, but that's just part of the game and how it's played.
Coach, 3 minutes left in the half. You guys were on your own 10-yard line. You got about 8 yards on 3 plays. What happened there? We couldn't capitalize. What happened?
Their defense shut us down, and that was Detroit's biggest advantage today was their defense. Their defense played well, and we weren't ready for that. Obviously, our offense couldn't make the plays we needed to make, and it showed. So.
Coach, how do you respond to the comments made by the Chicago Bears super fans on ripping up their season tickets after the performance today?
Well, I haven't heard anything about that, so I'm not going to comment on that one. So next question.
Hey,
Matt.
Coach!
Yeah.
What did you tell your guys at halftime? Being down by 17 points, not looking good for you.
I say you need to take a deep breath.
Whatever he said, it didn't work.
Excuse me. I told him to take a deep breath. We're down, but we could still get in this game. But we came out. We made some mistakes, and you can only make so many mistakes until your team gets down too many points. So we made mistakes, and I think that's what cost us the most today was those mistakes. Next question. Yes.
Coach, what does your reactions on the field represent for you and your team? Not really the coach-like actions for you today.
Especially flipping off the guy that says Bears suck.
And
absolutely.
So I feel like the earlier question. Sometimes my emotions get the best of me, but and we made mistakes. And when you make mistakes, you're obviously not happy. So a couple of those mistakes, I got a little fiery and again, but no, we only lost by 8. We made a few last-minute touchdowns, and so like I said, we adjust and we prepare for next week.
How do you respond to the allegations of trying to pay off the refs in the fourth quarter?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to answer that question because I have
How could you not know what I was talking about? It's already been
Coach,
on the replay
Coach,
4 or 5
please.
times.
Coach,
Yes, question.
three
We don't want the answer,
interceptions. Three
Yes.
interceptions in the first 3.
Jake,
Hold on,
like
Coach.
I
I'm not
said-
done. In the
like
first
I
3
said,
quarters, you had
Jake
3
Cutler
interceptions.
Jay Cutler did not have a good game, and we don't want to beat that horse to death. I'm going to talk to Jay.
Why not? He beat it to death.
Try to adjust, and Jay will get his game back. He didn't have a good day. Everybody, every once in a while doesn't have a good day, so we'll work on it and be back next week and hopefully play better.
One more. I got one more
Yes,
question
one
for.
more question.
What is up with the slick gelled hair?
Is that a serious? Is that a serious?
You don't have to
question?
answer that.
I'm not going to answer that. Anyway, any more questions?
We got time for one more.
One more question, please. Anybody? Like I said, we made mistakes out there today, and we definitely have some adjustments to make, and we're going to make those adjustments. And
Coach, can you define those adjustments, please?
yes, both defensive and offensively. Like obviously Cutler, work out some of those issues he had today in practice next week, and try to work with him, and hopefully he plays better next week. Defense, the run game. Detroit, Reggie Bush had about over 100 yards in the first half. We've got to stop that if we want to be effective on defense. So, couple adjustments, both offensive and defensive. So, anyway, thank you so much.
Hey, Coach!
Yeah.
Coach!